Convicted for killing his wife in 1987, Michael Morton spent 25 years in prison for a crime he did not commit. But how could it happen? Now we may finally find out. Shannon Wolfson is live with some new developments in this case that we've been following for years. Shannon?
Leslie, today a Texas Supreme Court justice cleared the way for Michael Morton to find out why evidence that could have set him free wasn't turned over to his lawyers 25 years ago. He ordered what's called a court of inquiry, a special investigation into the prosecutor who put Morton in prison.
This is a very, very unusual proceeding, and it happens very rarely in Texas.
They may be rare, but former Travis County District Court Judge Charlie Baird has presided over 2 courts of inquiry.
They can be very, very effective, and they can be very effective, it seems like, especially in the cases of exonerations.
In October, new DNA evidence exonerated Michael Morton of his wife Christine's 1986 murder after he spent 25 years in prison. Morton wants to know how he was convicted when evidence existed at the time that could have set him free. His own son's eyewitness account that a monster killed his mother, and a stolen credit card used in San Antonio after the murder. None of this evidence was turned over to Morton's defense attorneys.
So we really do believe in due process. We really do believe that people shouldn't hide evidence that doesn't support their cause when it's their obligation to reveal it.
Scheck and Morton's other attorneys argue former prosecutor Ken Anderson did hide evidence, and it's why they called for the court of inquiry. Fort Worth District Court Judge Louis Stearns will be in charge of the investigation.
If at the end of the day, at the end of the hearing, Judge Stearns, who will be presiding over the court of inquiry, determines that Ken Anderson committed some type of crime, contempt of court, fabrication of evidence, concealing evidence, then he could order Mr. Anderson arrested right there on the spot.
But an inquiring judge can only determine if there's enough evidence to charge someone with a crime, not whether they're guilty or innocent. In the Morton case, it might provide answers to a man who's been waiting more than 2 decades.
Well, it seems to me like it is a perfect vehicle to inquire into how that wrongful conviction occurred, and it could lead to some type of criminal conduct, or it could just help us all understand how it occurred to make sure that it never ever happens again.
Ken Anderson denies doing anything wrong in this case. He did testify in a deposition that he just didn't remember a lot of the details since they happened so long ago. The judge who ordered this special investigation said it could also be an opportunity for Anderson to clear his name. We haven't heard when the court will get underway or how long it could last. Robert?